Hi, my name is Breely Green. I'm 12 years old and I'm from Comata, New Mexico. I've been riding in the saddle before I could even walk. My grandparents would pack me a lunch and my juices, and they would take me to go gather cows with our family. When I was 7, I started riding alone. My dad would send me off to go get my group of cows and to bring them back in the water. And then we would go from there and take them as a herd. We have seen wolves on our ranch before, but they haven't been as scary as this encounter that I had with the Mexican gray wolf. One day in the fall, we were gathering this pasture so that we could preg check the cows. I was walking along in the trees and I had an encounter with the Mexican gray wolf. I was just walking and my horse started getting a little nervous. She started panicking a little bit and I just petted on her and I just thought, it was she was just young. She was only 3. Just thought she was just kind of freaking out. And so I just kept walking, trying to find my cows, and I heard something in the bushes. And it was a Mexican gray wolf. It was just sitting there staring at me. And I got really scared. So I called my mom and I couldn't get a hold of her because my service was bad. I still tried my dad, but my service was too bad. I couldn't call out. So I started walking and it started walking the same time I did. And it really scared me. It was kind of like a stalker. It was just imitating everything that I did. So I just remembered that my dad told me that to keep walking slow, and then if it got too close and it started to get a little too aggressive, to just trot back to the water. And so I just started walking for about a mile. And after a mile, it finally left. But that whole time I was praying and praying that nothing would happen because it was literally just doing everything that I did. It was not scared. I tried to scare it off. I yelled at it. I screamed at it. It wasn't scared of me. Think back to this day, what if there was more? What could have happened? I still get scared to think of if there was 5 or 4, if they could have surrounded my horse or scared it to where it booted me off and I was there and they could have got me. I love my horses so much, and I couldn't even fathom losing one to wolves. I had a really good friend lose her barrel horse to wolves, and it really brought to reality that they do kill anything. I don't think that I should be afraid when I'm feeding in the morning that one of my horses won't come in. I love these animals so much, and I dedicate my time to them. They're like a part of my family. We have had cows and calves killed up next to our house, and it is really sad and devastating. Our house is surrounded with tracks. It is covered in tracks. Me and my sister can't go and turn on the water anymore. We can't go to our trampoline and play on it anymore because the wolves have surrounded our house and we don't know what would happen if we went out there and did that. I just don't know when a wolf's life became more important than mine.